Gavin Newsom talks a lot about California's success, but here's the question that actually matters. Are Californians better off today than they were before he became governor? Throughout his time in office, Governor Newsom has made big promises about fixing California's biggest problems: affordability, housing, the budget, wildfire prevention, homelessness. The problem isn't a lack of speeches or slogans, it's the growing gap between what's promised and what Californians are actually living with. Let's start with the cost of everyday life because it's where Californians feel this first. Governor Newsom often blames oil companies for high gas prices, but Californians consistently pay far more at the pump than the rest of the country because of state taxes, regulations, and policies, and here's why that matters. Higher gas prices hit everything: commutes, groceries, small businesses, family budgets. Families don't feel leadership, they feel higher costs every single day. And those rising costs don't stop at the gas pump. All of this comes back to how the state is being managed. Governor Newsom says California's economy is thriving and the budget is balanced. In reality, California faces tens of billions of dollars in deficits despite years of record revenue. When cost of living is factored in, California has one of the highest poverty rates in the nation. That's not success, that's failure at scale. And when families are squeezed this hard, the consequences show up everywhere. One of the clearest examples is housing. Governor Newsom pledged to build 3.5 million new homes to solve California's housing crisis. That goal was never met. Housing is now less affordable than ever. Families are leaving the state, young Californians are locked out of home ownership. The promise faded, the crisis didn't. And when housing becomes unaffordable, the consequences don't stop there. Governor Newsom promised to functionally end family homelessness. Since 2019, California has spent over $37 billion on homelessness programs, yet homelessness, including family homelessness, remains at or near all-time highs. Billions spent, little accountability, and the problem keeps getting worse. That's not just a policy failure, it's a human one. And while billions were spent without results, other major promises were also made. Governor Newsom said California had the capacity to deliver high-speed rail. After billions of taxpayer dollars, there is still no completed line in operation, just delays, cost overruns, and broken timelines. Californians paid, the project didn't deliver, and the same pattern shows up again when it comes to wildfire prevention. The governor has repeatedly promised bold action on wildfire prevention, yet funding for prevention has been cut and preparation has fallen short. When fires hit, communities are left vulnerable, families lose homes, and Californians pay the price for years of mismanagement. And when you compare Gavin Newsom's promises to California's reality, the record speaks for itself. This channel exists to separate promises from reality in California. If you want clear, fact-based breakdowns like this, subscribe, because Californians deserve the truth.